Very sad lesson, but so many contractors need to hear this. So the house behind us is very old.
It's a monastery built in the 1700s.
1700. John from Mr. Roofer will explain how he managed to lose how much money?
$17,000 once we were done.
On one project. So how did you sell this job? What went wrong?
Well, so, the issue with this job was not correctly bidding the job and scoping the work from the onset. And Mr. Roofer was fully responsible for everything from start to finish. So whenever it come time to lose money, we were responsible for that too.
Did you guys get too excited about the project?
We did. Absolutely. This is a historic building. This is the opportunity to put a roof on a building that we may never ever touch again. There's no two of these in the world. So absolutely we're excited. We're roofers. We like these jobs to show off.
Would you say that you stopped being rational and you rushed in because you wanted projects so bad? Like, how did you underestimate it?
Well, so we left rationality down the street and then we came up the hill. So all rationale was left behind. We came up and this homeowner had actually had some wind damage. So the insurance company paid toward the repairs of the roof. They didn't pay anything on the flat portions. So when we bid this roof, we bid it in concert with the insurance proceeds. We have to add some retail numbers to it. And in the end, our excitement to win this job ultimately cost us a lot of money. The moral of the story is the numbers don't lie. And you have to know what you're getting into.
Did you make money on insurance portion of the roof? Or did you just lose $17,000 in the flat portion?
But for the most part, the flat portion of the roof. We could have gone back to the insurance company to supplement. And that's the important thing to always remember is just because the insurance company gives you a final number does not mean that's the final number. If there's more cost incurred, then the insurance company is responsible for that. In this particular case, that's not the way this one played out. This is because there were other elements involved, things that the insurance didn't cover, that we knew from the onset, that we did not bid correctly.
Looking back, what would you do differently on this one?
I'd have bid at $17,000 higher.
To break even? So you still would take the job just to break even?
C.S. Lewis says integrity's doing the right thing even when no one else is looking. And when we told this customer that we were going to take care of his home, that's our promise, that's our word, and that's our reputation. So, I have no regrets from anything. We've learned a valuable lesson. It was a great education along the way. We've befriended a phenomenal homeowner who has an outstanding property. Would we have done things differently? Yes, absolutely. But I'm glad of where we ended. I'm glad of this end result, a happy homeowner that recommends us to everyone that he knows, a project that we can be proud of. And it was an investment in education, just the same as a roofing school student spends money in learning our trade and learning the business side of things. Sometimes in the field, we have to spend money this way, and it's still an education, and that's what you have to call it.
Would you call this job as a marketing job too?
You know what? You can't. My bookkeeper wouldn't allow me to. Yes, we can get some marketing from this. Will we ever recover a $17,000 deficit? No, absolutely not. This job it was a chance for us to learn. We look back and we talk about this job often and, all the mistakes along the way and all the little things that we could have changed and done differently, not to bring us to such a deficit. But no, you can't call this marketing. If you call this marketing, then, it's just, you're trying to figure out a way to make up an excuse for a bad business decision. And we're going to make bad business decisions. It's how we recover as a business. And at the end of the day, it's what you do to honor your contract with the homeowner. I can't emphasize that enough. The most important thing to do is always do right by your customer. Henry Ford says, if you focus first on customer service, your only worry is your profits will be so embarrassingly large. And that's the most important thing. That's our belief in all aspects. And if it takes losing $17,000 to do the right thing, then I'm going to do it.
Wow. And this is how you lose money on a roofing job. Now you know.
Now you know.